All right, welcome to the BNT Poddy, aka the Braith and Tamana podcast. I'm wearing the 100% real Supreme hat on today, and hopefully you guys checked out the introduction episode podcast, little 50-second video. If you haven't, go check that out. Then come back to this
Down in the
episode.
description.
Yeah, down in the description. Welcome to the first episode. You keen, Tamana, or
Yeah,
what?
we're keen.
Yeah, so we got a wide range of topics to talk about. First of all, I want to call out a good mate of mine, Keefe. We had a conversation on Discord, but he still hasn't accepted me. Not having it.
Look, that's disappointing, honestly. It's quite disappointing considering the fact that he has, in fact, added me. So, I don't know.
Yeah, he's even in the Discord and everything, but you know what? We're gonna let that slide. Hopefully, after he watches this episode, he oh, pardon me. Hopefully after he watches this episode, he adds me back, and then we can get him on the podcast because, believe it or not, he actually made $1 million clothing brand business. And if you want to know more about that, then let us know down below, and we'll definitely get him on the podcast because that'd be a great episode and just a good chat. So yeah, definitely let us know, like the video, share this, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, honestly, should be good anyway. So. Let's get things started. For those of you that don't know me on a personal level, I used to be a YouTuber, and so did my good mate Tamana here.
Yep.
He did more of the gaming. I did more trick shots, and then moved my way into scootering content. And I just thought I'd let you know how I started and how I started doing podcasting, which is what we're doing now, and what you're listening to. So I started back in year 5, something like that, and I was just doing a bunch of trick shot videos, because actually, good mate of mine still, Elliot. If he's watching this, he's probably not, but he was doing YouTube at the time, and Malachi Patterson was doing YouTube as well, and it was uh pretty funny, the videos I was doing back then, but it made me go, hold on, this is really cool. And I asked Dad if I could do it, started the channel, started doing some like trick shots, like jumping in my pool and stuff. Thought I was like, dude, perfect. And then basically my channel kicked off from there. And yeah, it was pretty good. I was doing some videos with good mate Connor as well. Um, and it was pretty good. We had a video that like absolute blew up, which was the how to draw marshmallow. It got like 3K or something. Because drawing tutorials are most looked up, and the comments were filled, likes and everything. It was crazy, but just ever since then, like nothing really worked. So I kind of switched to doing scootering content, and then that kind of worked for a little bit, but it just wasn't working. So if I was gonna keep doing YouTube, then like I'd have to switch it up because the content I was doing just wasn't doing the views that I want, and I wasn't really getting subscribers much. So I'd have to like switch up the content, but I just decided to stop it. I wasn't enjoying scootering much, and then I was just like, yeah, nah, I'll probably just stop. Like it was fun while it lasted, but yeah, obviously all good things have to come to an end.
Really went on the downfall trend there. I feel like
Yeah, exactly.
everyone at one stage had that YouTube stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like so many people had a YouTube and did some videos on one stage and were like, "Nah, this is cringe. Get off."
Yeah. You're not wrong there. Most of it is cringe.
Exactly. That's why I stopped because it was pretty cringe. But I would like to say that the reason I did start doing the more scootering content was because of this YouTuber called Jacked Out. Even if you don't scooter, I'm sure you would have heard of him. He dressed up as Lil Pump for Halloween. That video got that's like his most viewed video on his YouTube channel. And then he kind of took drugs and was like stopped doing YouTube. So I kind of followed the same path and stopped doing YouTube because I was like a fanboy and I used to like watch his videos every day. But yeah,
Big fanboy.
not bad.
Big fanboy.
Yeah, big fanboy, bro. He had like merch and everything. I was gonna get it, but like couldn't afford it back then. I'm still broke, but yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Sure.
Oh yeah, so that was basically, my YouTube journey. And then now started podcasting. I was actually thinking of starting one last year in lockdown. I was going to do like one on my personal channel. I was gonna do like a scootering podcast and talk to scootering creators, but I thought no one's gonna want to come listen to some 15-year-old talk about scooters and he doesn't even have 200 subscribers. So then I was just like, nah, fuck that. It's too much effort. But now I'm actually doing it with Tamana, which is great because I can just let Tamana do all the hard work and I just sit here and talk. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I do help. I do help. I did the thumbnail, alright. Don't hate me. Kind of cropping out of our faces. I kind of mucked up a bit, but other than that,
Better than
yeah,
nothing. Yeah.
it was alright.
It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, bro. We're gonna level up soon. Sooner or later, we're gonna have a whole studio set up, and it should be great.
Yeah.
But for now, you've just got this. You got to put up with this, but trust the process. It's #1 podcast in Australia.
Mm-hmm. As you said before, no one really wants to listen to the 15-year-old kid talk about scooters. No one really wants to listen to us either. So,
Exactly. But that's the thing. Like,
it works.
I
It
don't
just
know.
works.
Maybe they do. Maybe it might just work. Like, because now you've got the whole TikTok. Like, blowing up on TikTok is so easy. Like, you can literally post the dumbest thing and it'll just blow the fuck up.
No, it is. It's quite easy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's crazy how it works now. Like if you want to start like a brand, you want to start a channel, a podcast, anything, and you want people to notice it, TikTok. Just post TikToks all the time about it because that's what we're going to be doing really. Is posting short little clips of our podcast on TikTok and maybe on Instagram and whatnot and get people to see it and get people to, follow us and then listen to the podcasts and stuff. And then, yeah, it's basically it. Because that's all you have to do nowadays is just get TikTok and you win. Obviously, you can't just get 1,000 subs just like that. But
TikTok makes it
trust the
pretty
process,
easy.
and it does work. Yeah, it's fucking easy when you have TikTok. But yeah, it's fucking easy nowadays. Just post TikTok and it'll blow up. Like obviously, not every TikTok blows up, but 99% of the time, your TikTok will blow up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so the next topic I have is the KSI Alex Wasabi fight. What are your predictions?
Look, there's no way KSI loses this. I'll tell you that right now. Like, I can't see any way he loses it.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Because KSI has been doing his shit for time. Alex Wasabi only just kind of stepped in the ring. He beat Deji, but like, I mean, that was pretty easy to be fair.
Yeah, look,
Deji did not throw any
yeah,
punches.
Deji.
So I reckon KSI's got this.
Deji was just kind of there. He didn't really fight him. It'll be a whole different story versus KSI. Alex Wasabi is gonna go into it thinking he's top shit, and he's definitely gonna get his shit rocked.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's acting all tough, saying like, "Oh, I beat Deji, now I'm on to KSI." But like, it's like Deji when they were fighting. Like Deji was just in his own different world because he just was not punching or anything really, and he was just getting absolute slapped up by this Alex Wasabi dude. But yeah, KSI's definitely got this one for sure.
Yeah, doesn't KSI have like a broken nose or something? I haven't clicked on the video, but I always see it. KSI.
Yeah, I actually saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that. A notification came up because I actually follow him on YouTube. I'm a big fanboy of a lot of YouTubers these days. But I saw it and I'm like, does he have a broken nose? But I never actually had the time to click on it. So maybe he does.
He'd still smash Alex
Maybe
Wasabi, I reckon. Easy.
Oh yeah, he would. Easily. I mean, fair
Yeah.
enough. But I've got one question, alright? Because I had work last night and I got asked this question. Who are your favorite artists?
Is that directed to me?
Yeah, that's directed to you. Who are your favorite artists right now?
Favorite artist
Who would be your favorite artist?
right now? That's a tough one, man. Tough one.
I know it's a tough one. I got asked at work, and I'm just like, well, I don't know. I like all artists, you know.
I can't pin it on someone because all the artists nowadays that just have one good song and the rest are terrible.
Yeah, no, that is true. Well, I've got a couple artists who I have a little think. You don't really have to say because obviously there's so many artists out there. But I gotta say that there's a lot of up and coming artists. I listen to a lot of up and coming artists because I like to support them while they have like no listeners, and then be like, oh, I used to listen to them back when they had like 10 listens on Spotify. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these two blokes from like Queensland or whatever, TMK and YZN, bro, absolute best. They do rap like drill kind of shit. They blew up. They blew up because they did a song called "Bin the Blade" about like after all the stabbing that's happened and all these bitches using knives. They made a song about it, and they fucking did the drill remix of fucking Billie Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
The Skin and Bones, hello, welcome, that fucking one. And it fucking blew up on Instagram and TikTok and all that, and then kind of went from there. And I recently did a track together called Riding, and they sampled that popular pop song called Riding. It's pretty sick, so yeah, I definitely fuck with them hard.
Yeah, all right, all right. That seems like a solid option. I guess I'll play their music over the podcast, see what's up with it. But they sound good. They sound good. Good genre, I guess.
Yeah, they're not
Not
bad. I feel like a lot of people like don't really like drill too much, but like I kind of like
Yeah.
it. Like all the 1-4 shit, like it's like I don't fuck with the shit that 1-4 does, like the whole shooting and stabbing and all that. Like I don't fuck with that. Just use your fist if you're gonna do something. But like their music, I
Decent
just
music.
vibe
Yeah.
with it.
It's not like
It's just music.
yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to be doing what you're saying you're doing in your music. It's not.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
true. You can cap.
Yeah. That's just what a lot of rappers do. Like they're not always just gonna go out and stab someone after making a music video.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of cat rap, there's this guy on TikTok, right? I don't actually remember his name. It's some dumb name, right? He's some like full white rapper, and he made a song called Internet Shooter, and he talked about how like he's gonna shoot everyone, and like you say I'm pussy because I'm white, man, I'm really gonna shoot it, and all this shit. And then I was scrolling on TikTok, and I say on my For You page, someone stitched the video of him saying that, and then he stitched it, and it switched to him getting rolled for his headphones.
Damn.
It was like a whole gang of like people rocking up on him, fucking rolling him for his headphones.
See if I can
And
find
everyone's
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like so many people were like, bro, you say you're gonna do all this, and then you fucking get rolled for your headphones, like. How sad you have to
Yeah.
be to get rolled for freaking headphones, like.
I guess that's like what rappers are these days.
Exactly, they act all tough, and then really when it comes to face shit, they just pussy out.
Yeah, I agree.
But I've also got these chicken chippies here. They're pretty good, honestly. I've been looking at them. I was wondering if I should have on another podcast, and I'm just gonna do a quick ASMR, just for you guys, alright?
Kind of awkward the silence right now.
Yeah, bro. My Kmart mic does not want to do that ASMR. It's fucking shit.
Damn.
But anyway, 10 out of 10 A2Rs, must try again. They're pretty fucking solid.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
So, I think that's basically it, to be honest. I don't know.
I mean, you want to talk about sports? I can talk about some sports. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
sports. Let's talk about Suey. Let's
Sweet.
talk about Suey and Speed and all
Yeah.
that.
So, I mean, you can see the jersey behind me, but I'm a Manchester United fan personally, and we just rocked Liverpool 4-0 in the Bangkok Cup. What are your thoughts on that?
Suey.
Really?
I reckon that's a big Suey right there. It's pretty good, honestly. I'm a Chelsea fan myself, but I don't mind myself. Man,
You-
Manchester United, they're
Yeah.
alright, not a bad
You
team.
see the transfer rumors of Ronaldo signing for Chelsea, possibly.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
actually say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that'd be the best if Ronaldo could come to
And I
Chelsea.
find it really interesting how that will happen, but it would be interesting to see how he'd fit in at Chelsea, even though I wouldn't like him leaving Manchester United. But I
Yeah,
mean, look, we beat Liverpool. We beat most of their starting 11 with our youth players. They brung on Salah and Diaz, 100 million players, and they get what do? They concede a fourth goal to Palestri.
yeah, facts.
We don't
Yeah,
even we didn't even play. Ronaldo's not touring with Manchester United at the moment. He's on a family break, so there's no I'm kind of saying that I'm not saying we don't need him, but to be successful, we've shown that technically, like we haven't needed him as much. He's obviously putting the goals together and stuff, but we don't. It's not. It's hard to say. I don't want to say we don't need him because we do. It's Ronaldo. You need to
Yeah,
bring him for the brand. He's more than just a player. He's a brand in his own. But not taking him on the tour around like Bangkok and Australia, that shows obviously he has family problems, but it shows that we're playing Liverpool and they're playing Melbourne Victory next, which will be a really good game. I think that's tomorrow night.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. There's not much there's not much problems with our squad. They're getting along together in training. The youth players are enjoying their time. So maybe a player with Ronaldo's caliber and who's not benefiting from Manchester United, and we're not obviously benefiting too much from him at the moment. Obviously, last season fantastic for us, but we're not benefiting enough from him this season. I mean, we're only one game in, so I can't really talk. But it just seems that Ronaldo it might be time for him to move on.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good move for him coming to Chelsea. You know, best team in the Premier League, I might say. But yeah, I mean, if he stays, it stays. But like, yeah, it'd be a good move. Good to see how he could perform.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah, as I said, I respect Ronaldo. He's a fantastic player, and I'm a Manchester United fan, so I can't not respect him. But
Yeah,
he's had his ups and downs over the last few years, and so have we. Now with Ten Hag in the coach position, one game, one trophy. What else can you say? Hopefully he performs throughout the start of the season, starts us off strong, and also hopefully he gets another summer signing because at the moment we've only signed one player, maybe a couple of youth players, but that's about it. So we really need to improve our transfer market if we want to go anywhere. Chelsea have been doing good. Chelsea have rumored with everyone,
yeah,
but
100%.
yeah, yeah, it is what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Ronaldo's still a legend, no matter what team he plays
Yeah,
for.
exactly.
Doesn't really matter to be honest.
Yeah.
But to be real with you, I barely watch much soccer, to be honest.
Mm.
I mean, I play soccer myself, play a bit of FIFA, but like, yeah, to be honest, I don't have much to add because like I barely watch it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I enjoy it and I watch it a lot, so it's
yeah, I watch the Mariners. I love the
very
Mariners.
Mariners.
I love Usain Bolt. He's my favorite
Bro,
player.
get out of here. You see a couple weeks back, he came out in the press saying that the only reason he didn't take up professional football is because the level Mariners were playing at was just
Yeah, I saw that. It was like a tweet or something.
look. He's playing. Usain Bolt played for the Mariners at their lowest point, their worst season. They had, they'd come off a fairly good run the last few seasons, and they've dropped the level of their playing. Problems with the coaching staff, problems with the players, but they dropped their level of playing, and Usain Bolt came along and expected to fix everything. Obviously, he scored 2 goals, but he's not going to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like about this
But
podcast. We
yeah,
get to talk about whatever we want.
yeah,
Just
exactly. We
literally
can just
random
talk
stuff.
about anything. But also, if any of you have suggestions on what we should do for the future episodes, definitely let us know down below because we're new to this podcast stuff. We did a little bit like a little interview for music class, but that's pretty much the only bit of podcasting like stuff that we've done. So
Yeah,
yeah, if you have any suggestions, please let us know because I feel like this podcast is probably pretty shit,
it
but
is pretty shit.
it's only our first episode. We're only going up from here. Number one podcast in Australia. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see where this takes us. Who knows? We'll get better as time goes on.
hmm Yeah. All right. We wanna start wrapping it up around here, or what you going? Anything else you want
Yeah,
to talk
yeah.
about?
I think we should wrap it up. We've
Covered
we've,
everything.
we've said it. We've said a lot of things. We've covered Keefe not adding me on Discord and me starting YouTube, who inspired me, all that jazz. Talked about our predictions for the KSI and Alex Wasabi fight, and we also talked a bit of sports. So we've pretty much talked about a bunch of wide range of topics there. So if you guys did enjoy, then make sure you please subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. Even though we are far off, we only look at big numbers here. So #1 podcast in Australia. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Sounds good.
You.
See you later.
Aye, yeah, aye. They said that I lost the plot. Nah, fuck that, I just lost my feelings. Can't trust no one these days. Loading the bitch that just get near me. Every time I hear her name, fuck man, my eye just gets teary. But I focus on getting this bread or MVP like Nathan Cleary.